Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the 1,000-yard receiver from a year ago, Zay Flowers. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 59-yard touchdown. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Panthers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it.
stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Baltimore sideline, look at head coach John Harbaugh. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but it's a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And Greg, that is the way you'd love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
He'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. To throw is Jackson. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He's across midfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. Pickup of 46 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hot. Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Simpson. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Kansas City
They go
Chiefs.
play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
A give here to Pacheco. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
To
second
throw is Mahomes. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4. That's 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson now. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a second down. Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Raven first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll... nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On fourth down, it's Matt Araiza to punt for KC. Ravens send Tylan Wallace back to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Look at the big man go. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Out wide, setting up the screen for Rice. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down, Baltimore.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. To give, heading right, it's Henry. And he will score again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes back to the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Yellow.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half.
Gain of 5.
We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 2nd and 5.
Yellow, yellow.
Now, Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain
Here's
of 3.
3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that one complete to Rice. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
Mahomes now to throw again. Rice open. He's got it. 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
complete to Travis Kelce.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Rachaad White. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bills bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Falcons get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite targets. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. There's that man again, another catch. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Mahomes taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trenton Simpson getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drop. 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him. And more.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Jackson up top again. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. 1st catch, 1st touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Again, it's Jackson. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. On the give, here's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his second touchdown of the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chiefs 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 3rd and inches. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes back. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Right back to Kelce again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep good blocking, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, Greg, the lights still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A first down throw for Jackson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 7. And it's into the hands of Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
1st down, Ravens.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. We go right back to Henry. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. And he's got another one. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Raven 1st down.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Mark Andrews. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons at home to take on Washington. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons come away with a victory. They win by 6. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon, you know I need me some room. Chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way